What's good? This is Joseph Three Banks for another episode of Run the Comics. And I was going to do this on this weekend, but I have a pull list in my LCS. But I knew of some comics are going to drop today, and I knew about some prior to, which aren't on my pool, but they are comics which looked beautiful and were very intriguing to get. So I decided to get these. I'm trying not to be so sporadic with buying comics and so spontaneous, but let me just show you what I got. Let me show you. First up, I got this book on Free Comic Book Day. They talked about the company, was it Humanoids, and about this comic that was coming out. And it came out, and I decided to go and get it because it seemed very interesting. And it's called Ignited from Humanoid, like I said, comics. Characters that are in color are the main antagonists. I haven't fully read this. I read some of it, and it's basically kind of building off a tragedy, which I haven't gotten to the tragedy part yet. But we'll see what happens with this story. But it sounds very interesting about these powers that manifest after a certain tragedy at a high school. So that was one. I got this strictly off the cover. I usually don't do that. Well, I used to do that, but cover swipes are really dope if they're done well, done right. And I saw this. It's the price of a regular comic, but when I looked it up, it actually can go for much higher, like sometimes $20 plus. For this one, it's a #1 from IDW. It's Popeye #1. Superman #1 swipe. That is just dope. And I had to get it. And I'm very happy to have this in the collection. So that is dope. Next comics I've been reading up on. It's a 6-issue miniseries. My light just keep on going out. With a 6-issue miniseries. It's actually pretty good. I want to see where it's going to go, how it's going to end. But yeah, my light is just, man, I'm not editing this out. There we go. Here's my light. I talked to the producers to this show. But it is Electric Warriors #4 of a 6-issue series, and basically uncovering a conspiracy with behind heroes from different worlds competing for their planets and their planet's resources. This is kind of like how they stop wars. Instead of having wars, they have heroes from their planet to basically do war against each other. But there's some other very serious and very unforgiving things happening behind the scenes, which our main antagonists or protagonists are actually finding out about. So that's really cool. These next 4 comics, 3 of them, I think I got all these from a comic shop. Yeah, I got all these from comic shop. But this is a very good story. I think they're going to continue the run of this series from the New Age of Heroes. Remember when they had the after Metal and the whole Batman Who Laughs and that whole thing with the Dark Universe. This series came out of it, and it's been very good. I like this series. It's called The Terrifics, and I'm just continuing with my run, trying to catch up with the current run, which I think is at, I don't think they're at 20 yet, but if they're not at 20, they're almost there. But this is #9 with the foil cover. A lot of comics in DC had the foil cover, so this is #9. They had the foil cover. 10. Just a fun read. I like comics as a fun superhero comic. 11. And lastly, 12. I like this comic. I like that starkness of the black and white, minimum color. I like that. This one I just wanted to get because I knew that this is, I am collecting the earlier copies of this, but this is issue #25 of Justice League. I'm going back through, and I think I'm on like 10, or no, I'm on 10. I'll get 11 to 24, which some issues, especially issue #20, is kind of hard to get. But especially when we try to get the 3 covers that go together for the connecting covers for number 20. This is 25. I really want to see how we get to 25, because these early issues, it's like, okay, these crazy multi-universe destroying events, I don't know how they got to this. So we're going to see how we got to 25. That's a beautiful cover by, who is this by? I know who this is by, but I can't think of the artist's name right now. But it's a really dope cover. Next, we have the comic everybody's getting. So I know this comic won't be up in no price, because it's not like a sleeper hit. But comic everybody knew was coming, and I know everybody probably put on their pull list or was going to get it. And I went to the comic spot, and I was able to cop this because I didn't have it on my pull list. I got the light for this. I got the light for this one. Come on. My light producers, in my light, and that is Black Cat #1. This is the J. Scott Campbell cover. I want to get one of the other covers. I don't know if I'll be able to, but definitely want to get this. You don't always get a J. Scott Campbell cover for just a regular series without going through like his website buying his variants or his doing his variant work. Speaking of variant work, I had to get this. I saw this. I need to get #1 of this. And I'll find it somewhere. I'm going to find it in the wild. Really would like to find it in the wild, but I don't think I will. It's very tough to get #1 of this particular comic. But I got #2. Should have got 2 of them, but I only got 1. And that is DCEASED #2. I want DCEASED #1 with the Batman cover. Or the, also for 1 and 2, the horror movie variant. But that is really dope. Superman. Like I said, now that's a Matina cover. I got me a. I'm telling you, it's my only Matina cover. I don't know if I have any other Matina covers. I think that may be the only Matina cover I have, actually. I think it is Matina. I think that's Matina. I think it is. And the last 2 are the big boys that's coming out for this summer. One is for Superman, one is for Batman. So it's your main 2 characters for DC. The first one I know a lot of people are getting. I wanted to get the if I can find it, I'll get the B cover for this. But Batman, Last Night on Earth, of course, book 1. It's a 3-issue run. But I'm definitely going to sit down, get down, and read this, see how thick that joint is. Both of them are thick. Both of them are major. This is just a 3-issue run. So I gotta read that, see exactly where is it happening. And then lastly, Superman, Leviathan Rising. Heard Batman Last Night on Earth was actually a great read. And this one right here, heard mixed on it, but it's leading up to the whole thing about the villains. Big villain year. Villains taking over, villains finally getting their payback. So I want to see how this goes. The epic struggle to control the DC universe begins here. I thought Rebirth was that. I guess we're still on the end of Rebirth and on the end of the Metal and the Dark universe. So it's all kind of leading into that. So they're still telling the story. We still have Doomsday Clock. I haven't finished Doomsday Clock. We're going to finish that, I guess, this year. So we'll get answers, and I still have to read those Doomsday Clocks, and I still have a few to get to catch up to where they're at now. But that's what I got. 3 dope books. Waiting to the end of this month to get my pull. There's going to be all my solicitations from the month of June and the end of last month, May. I will be getting those into this month for my LCS, and I'll be able to do another video. So I'm trying not to get a lot of, but I only get stuff made that I read and some speculations. And I'm gonna say this real quick. The one reason why I would do speculations, and I only like for this, is to sell comics to then get, hopefully, comics that I want. So comics that I'm not really interested in, but I'm hearing that may have some buzz about it. If I could find it in the wild, in the dollar bins, or I can get it for cover price, then I'll get those And for some very important ones, I may get 2, not possibly 3. I'm not a 3 and more comic person. I'll get sometimes 2, have one for myself, one I'll sell or even give away. So I'm gonna start trying to do some of that and try my hand at speculations and at finding comics that are rare or comics that have a lot of people wanting them. So I'm gonna try and do that. I don't do that. I usually just get comics for myself. But I'm about to go through, like right now I have my comic boxes out here. I'm out in the garage, and I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna start taking comics out of these bins that I don't want in the collection and putting comics in that I do want. For me, it's not about being a completist, about getting every single thing that I see. It's about getting certain things, full runs that I really like. So, like, I'm a Green Lantern guy, so I'm trying my best to get most of the Green Lanterns that I am really into. So I'm gonna try and do that for Green Lantern. I'm really just nitpicking right now. I'm trying to get the Green Lantern grails, all those first appearances. That's a goal of mine. You know, I know getting that Showcase 22 is. Unless somebody want to gift me with that, that's out of the, unless I become a millionaire. So, but other appearances of the other main characters of the Green Lantern Corps, or first Sinestro, first Carol appearance, and some of the other characters, their first appearance of Atrocitus. And then I plan on getting other runs that I'm really into. And there's a few runs, comics that I do have full runs, and some that I'm collecting that I have not finished. I'm gonna try and plug those up. Or comics that I'm looking to finish up certain artists. Like, I'm a big Alex Ross fan, so I'm getting a lot of Alex Ross books. Anytime he was doing except I haven't gotten any of the Spider-Man or Immortal Hulk stuff from Alex Ross. I haven't gotten those. But there's other books from him which I was getting, like Astro City. I'm trying to get as many Astro Cities as I can. So, not going to yap my gums anymore. But this is my my haul for this week. I don't think I'm going back out anymore. I don't think. But let me know what you've been picking up. What do you think about the comics I got? Did you get those? Did you get any others? And what do you plan on picking up in the next week or two? Hey, like the video, share, subscribe, hit that bell so you can get updates on when I drop videos. And I'm gonna try and do more and more. I still haven't done my my subscriber contest. I'm just gonna wait. I don't know what number I'll wait to do a giveaway. I may wait till I get to like 200 right now, but I'm just trying to just build up my collection, get rid of things I don't need, and do some more of those dollar bin divings. Hashtag dollar bin diving. We're still doing that. Or dollar bin digging. We're still doing the hashtag dollar bin diving. Now hopefully we'll do a dollar bin dive soon, so I could and actually do a video of my going through the bins and seeing what they have and videotaping that. So we'll see if I'll be able to do that in the upcoming months. But like I said, this is Joseph 3 Banks for Run the Comics. Hope you dig the videos. Check out my old videos. Got a lot of stuff in there. There's a lot of gems that's in these bins. So check and see what I got, and I'm gonna check and see what you got. All right, till next time, grace and peace.